My whole point is, during the break, you were talking about Henry Kissinger's own book that, Kiss the Boys Goodbye, and it's a quote he admits where he said the military are dumb animals to be used by us. The police are hated by the New World Order and used. The military are hated and used. They call them dumb animals. Our future's being destroyed, and I guess, Jordan Maxwell, we the people and the establishment, the minions, I guess we're just going to assist in our own destruction, Jordan.
I guess so. I guess it's part of who we are as a people. We have lost our souls, we have lost our minds, and we've lost our republic, and now we're just going to lose, period. And the reason why is because most people, I understand, it bothers me, but I understand why most people do not relate to the stuff that I've been talking about for 45 years, and I understand why, because most of what I talk about has nothing to do with football, sports, basketball, none of that, and it has to do with researching and studying the movements of the bankers, the history of the world, ancient history, and how it impacts.
But why would people not want to know how the world really works? This is all incredible.
But it doesn't have anything to do with basketball. So what is the importance of it all? I mean, we don't. If it had something to do with Hooters or football, it might be of importance. So most people don't give a damn about America. They don't. Well,
they better care that their children are being implanted with cancer.
Well, I know, but look at like the Bible has Jesus saying, "Look, by their fruits you shall know them." We're supposedly a very Christian nation. We're a very holy and righteous nation. By their fruits you shall know them. What is the fruitage of the American civilization today?
50 million abortions, huge buckets of pus, just mental illness, total degeneracy.
That's it. Throw in drive-by shootings, crimes, gang members, rapes, incredible. And law, there is no law. Law is a mockery. That's by their fruits you shall know them. I'm telling you, it's just an incredible story. And then here's a great quote by George Bush's mother, the president's mother.
Her beautiful mind?
Barbara Bush said when she was asked about all the coffins coming back from the Middle East, all the young men who are dying there.
That was Larry King Live, yeah.
Larry King Live. She says, quote, this is Barbara Bush saying it about American troops. She said, why should we hear about body bags and death? It's not relevant. So why should I waste my beautiful mind on something like that? I was just amazed that the president's mother would say, who the hell cares about these chumps?
And in that same newscast, exactly, in that same newscast, she was kind of having a meltdown. She said, if you talk bad about my family, I will have you killed.
Yeah, I loved it.
So I mean, she's really telling us who they are. It's, you're a bunch of scum troops. You're going to serve us and love us. I don't want to hear about your dead bodies. Shut up, maggot scum, and help me bring down this country. And they even tell us you are scum. Kissinger writes a book and says, I hate you, filth. And they say, yes, I love you. Call me filth. I want to attack more countries. Inject me full of deadly shots. Let me breathe DU. I love dying. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, and as I said, Henry Kissinger wrote a book called Kiss the Boys Goodbye. You could buy it in any good bookstore. And he said, quite literally, in a quote, he says in his own book, military men are just dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns in foreign policy, period. They're just animals. So who the hell cares if they get killed? My God, who cares?
And the sick thing is, you try to tell one of these average guys that, they will laugh right at you.
Yeah, well, go read his book. I didn't write the book.
No, but I mean that's the incredible part. You go, your master says you're nothing, and that they're using you, and they'll just smile at you and say, but I've got some pieces of brass on my chest.
Yeah.
Well, Napoleon talked about that. He said, man, people will step over each other to get killed if you just give them some pieces of metal.
I know. And then, of course, the Leofel stone. That's also on page 1 of my box on, let's see, what is it, on questions. On page 1, research. On the bottom, the most holy of all relics in all of England, the most holiest relic in all of England is something called the Leofel stone. It's treasured by the royalty as a very important symbol for royalty power in England. The Leofel stone. Go on my website, to questions and scroll down on the front on the first page to the bottom, and you will see the Leophel stone. All it is a phallic symbol. Have you seen it yourself yet?
Yes,
go on my website
I've
to
seen
page
it.
1.
I've seen it. Mm-hmm.
So they put the stuff in your face, phallic symbols,
In fact, we'll
male
put the,
erections.
We'll put the I saw it weeks ago. We'll put the Leophel stone up on the screen. Which subpage is that?
It's on page 1 of questions in the on the research box called questions. Page 1 at the bottom.
Okay, so you click research, and then you click on the one that says questions.
Right. And then you scroll to the bottom of page 1, and you will see the most holy the most holy relic in all of England. It's called the Leophel stone. There it is, sitting there.
I'm on research. I see words to search, pictures, quotes.
No, go to questions. The box that says questions. Have you ever wondered? I think it's called Have You Ever Wondered?
Yeah, there it is. Have you ever wondered?
And go to page 1 of Have You Ever Wondered, and scroll down to the bottom of the page, number 4, and you will see the Leophel stone. And then beneath it, of course, is a footnote that you can go on the web and study the subject of the Leophel stone for yourself. Do you see it yet?
Yes, I'm on there.
Yeah. So that's the most holy relic of British royalty. And so I don't know what that tells you.
Tell folks what the dog tags mean.
Yeah, the dog tag that's what military people and people in law enforcement have an identification thing on a chain around their neck, and it's called a dog tag. And the reason why is because that's exactly what the military is conceived to be, a bunch of dogs. I mean, that's what Henry Kissinger said. I don't know. It's just outrageous to me. I mean, all you got to do is just read a book. Just go to the library and get a book on any of these subjects. And like I said, just go on my website. I've already done all the research for you. Just go on my website and go to research boxes, and there's all kinds of boxes there on all kinds of subjects. And go through my website, because there's a lot of material on the links. And I don't even. There's just so much on my website. It's very
let's
difficult.
go through words to research and just spend a minute or so on each one. The Black Hand. Tell folks about the Black Hand.
Well, that was a precursor to what we today call mafia, La Cosa Nostra. But a long time ago, in the Middle Ages, what we call today mafia, La Cosa Nostra, was called Black Hand. Black, of course, being the planet Saturn, so it was a Saturnian secret society. The Black Hand, later become known as La Cosa Nostra. It was connected to the Masonic orders. And,
of course, Hoover said it didn't exist, kind of like the North American Union doesn't exist. I mean, this incredible denial. How do you deal with the denial when all of this is going on around people and they just say it doesn't exist?
I know. And so what can you do? I mean, what can you say? All I know is I just put it out there. And people, like I said, ask me questions that are right here on my website.
I know, but we're doing this live on the radio. British East India Company. I mean, I know all about them, but tell folks why that's so important. This is the modern model of the corporate fascism.
That's right. That's where the United States is a corporation. There's a world of difference between the United States of America up until 1868. And after 1868, we have a new operation called United States. It's not a republic anymore. It's called a public policy. Even the Supreme Court, the head of the Supreme Court, I've got a quote on my website, or I'm going to put it on if I don't have it, where the head of the Supreme Court said that the Constitution of the United States was officially done away with in 1868, officially, by law in 1868, period. It has not been enforced. It has not been of any value in this country or in this operation of this republic at all, period.
But now that they still kept some of the old conventions. Now they're fully doing away with it, even in practice. Chattel property. Yeah,
chattel property. That's you. It's movable. It's movable dirt. It's property. It's like a real estate. And part of the real estate is you, because you live on the real estate. So they refer to humans as chattel property or